Mr. Sunil Kant Munjal. Mr. Sunil Kant Munjal is a senior member in the Hero Group. He is responsible for chartering the course for the entire group's development, including strategy, plans and performance. Mr. Munjal is also the president of the All India Management Association and Dayanand Medical College and Hospital. He was selected by India Today as one of the faces of the millennium business category and was recipient of the Globe Scott Award from the Scottish Government. Fellow members, please join us in giving him a cordial welcome.
Can I request a little bit more light to be able to see the audience so that I can actually talk to them? Thank you. And up there where the students are. Mr. Shiv Singh Mehta, Shiv, Rekha, Santosh ji, Naveen ji, Rachna Tiwari, members, students, ladies and gentlemen. Please accept my warm congratulations on setting up an outstanding conclave in a difficult time when many businesses, many city-states, many companies are pushing back their programs that they had for this time. This is truly outstanding. Congratulations. And also, congratulations to all of you for the Diamond Jubilee celebration of All India Management Association. Thank you. 60 years makes you an adult, a retired adult. In most countries, you get a card where you get concessional travel facilities or special interest rates from banks once you turn 60. But it's also special, which is why it's called a Diamond Jubilee. But in the life of a nation, it's only a blip. It's really a blink of an eyelid. Because if you look at our history, we're not a country, we're a continent, we're actually a civilization. We have a known 7,000-year-old history. It may actually be much longer. But there are some facts known across this period. So truly congratulations to all of you, both for IMA's 60th, as also for IMA's outstanding conclave. I had occasion to be here last year, which is why I was a bit surprised when I got a second invite this year. I did speak to this conclave last year. And I was delighted to see what an active and engaging organization this is. So I had come all prepared to talk to you about decoding India, its disruption, its technologies, but Shiv stole my entire speech. So Shiv, I hope I'd spoken with you a little bit before coming here. So he spoke to you here, to your mind, to your brain. Let me then try and change and talk to your heart a little bit. Last evening when I came in, there was an IMA dinner going on and I met some of you. Two of you reminded me that last time when I was here, I had asked you to share your issues and concerns with me before I started. And the second person actually said, would you do that again? And I hadn't planned to, but in any case, since my speech is all gone, so I shall try and draft a new one. And I'm very happy to start first by asking you, what is it that is concerning you today about what's going on in India and what's going on in the world? Please ask questions or make comments, and I shall try and address them as I speak. And please feel free to ask questions across the full spectrum, whether you want to talk about economy, ecology, politics, education, geopolitics. I'm happy to respond. I don't know if there are mics to go around. I would suggest if anybody has a question or a comment, if they could raise their hand. Can we get mics across? Would you have? I'll try and make notes and try and address whatever is being asked or said. But I will make a couple of comments before we do that. Decoding a country like India is near impossible. Can we get a mic here, please? So we have 3 or 4 hands here. It's a near impossibility because you're not actually a country. You are truly a continent in the true sense of the word. We're more diverse than Europe. Our states and union territories make us a continent. We have 18 officially recognized languages. We have 5,000 dialects spoken across this country. When you travel, any of us, when we travel across from our hometowns to different parts of this nation, you meet people who eat different food, wear different clothes, speak different languages, and even look different. So for many of us, what is the common thread? In fact, what is our common communication tool? I've seen this with myself. When we go to many places, we speak in English to be understood, not in any Indian language. Now, this is the beauty of this nation. Our biggest challenge, also our biggest strength and the opportunity that we have. Can we just go to the questions, please? Is the mic here? Yeah, please go ahead.
Hi. So we started with Thomas Friedman's book, The World is Flat, a few 10 years ago. We are talking of a global village. But now the Brexit happening, Mr. Trump happening, Make in India, how you see this turn in the global village concept?
Okay.
So, vis-a-vis China, India seems to be innovating less and less. With the disruptive political scenario we have, though we know the roadmap forward, we are not able to take it. How do we go forward?
Okay.
Hi, sir. Very good morning.
Either one.
There's the same question which has been asked by the first gentleman.
Don't repeat. Don't repeat it.
I add one more
Yeah.
member. There's a Modi phenomena, there's a BRICS phenomena, and there is a Trump phenomena. How do we cope with the any other phenomena which is going to come in the making of new economy?
Okay. All right. Yes, please.
What are your views on the protectionist measures that countries are adopting and the design thinking which is actually kind of missing in the education sector currently?
Right.
Hello, good morning. I just wanted to ask you which experience could you share about doing e-commerce versus creating disruptive innovation product, and what is your opinion about Nokia that has lost completely a share market compared to other mobiles that is into the competition? So I just wanted to know what is the biggest loss for them. Thank you.
Here. Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Yep.
Let me ask a question.
Go ahead, please.
On the day our Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, was inaugurated, that is, I think, 27th May 2014, 2 days before, he had called a conference of all the steel tycoons of India, even before inauguration. And he had wished that India should produce 300 million tons in next 10 years. After 3 years of his working, where do you find India in the context of steel?
Okay. Yes,
Good morning,
ma'am.
sir. Well, my question is that in the current economic scenario, especially after demonetization, when all the existing businesses are not really doing so well, how do the youth feel motivated and encouraged to start something new?
I would like to ask you.
Can we get the mic at the back, please? Further back, the next table. The table behind this. I don't know where this voice came from. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, please.
I want to understand the weaknesses and the strength of the monetization, demonetization.
Okay, please.
So good morning. Well, in the last 5-6 years, we have seen a big startup boom in this country. I want to know what are your views on how we stand as a country in the global startup world. Thank you.
Alexis Wasseu, Trade Commissioner, Embassy of Belgium. My question is, you have Europe. 50 years ago, we built a common market, free circulation, goods, capital, free circulations of services as well, and persons. This project now, recently, hampers. We see the Brexit, we see a fragmentation of Europe. I see India is trying to do a similar thing with the GST, free circulation of services, capital within India. How far it will go, and how do you look as a businessman of the experience of Europe to make a good project for India?
Actually, we had offered Europe that we could give them some learnings about how to run a nation state. Yes, please.
Sir, 80% of our degree holders today, they are unemployable.